50 Cent exposes Jay-Z for secretly being gay with P. Diddy. The world of hip-hop is notorious for its larger-than-life personalities, but nothing could prepare fans for the explosive claims that 50 Cent dropped during his interview on Big Boy's Neighborhood. In a conversation that would set the internet ablaze, 50 Cent suggested something that seemed almost too wild to believe Jay-Z, the king of rap, might have been hiding a much deeper connection with Diddy than anyone ever thought. It all began with a comment about Jay-Z's admiration for the iconic artist Jean-Michel Basquiat. But was this admiration more than just artistic? Was there a hidden truth behind Jay-Z's own persona? And what about his long-standing, highly scrutinized relationship with Diddy? As the rap world tried to wrap their heads around the allegations, the internet exploded with theories, gossip, and questions. Was there a secret love affair between the two moguls? Could Jay-Z's public admiration for Basquiat be more than just artistic influence, perhaps a reflection of his true identity? Even more startling, did Diddy and Jay-Z's ties go deeper than anyone was willing to admit? The rumor mill spun into overdrive with fans and critics alike, dissecting every moment, wondering if the music moguls were playing a long game of deception or if something much more complex was unfolding. In this deep dive, we explore the shocking claims, the unresolved mysteries, and the possible connections that might just rewrite everything we thought we knew about two of the most powerful figures in hip-hop history. Buckle up, because what we are about to reveal may just change your perspective forever. To understand the deeper layers of the speculation surrounding Jay-Z and Diddy, it's crucial to look at their journeys, where they came from, how they became the influential figures they are today, and how their paths intertwined. Born Sean Corey Carter on December 4, 1969, in the Marcy Projects of Brooklyn, New York. Jay-Z's early life was marked by poverty, crime, and survival. Raised by his mother Gloria Carter after his father abandoned the family, Jay-Z grew up surrounded by the harsh realities of urban life. The Marcy Projects were notorious for their crime-ridden streets, where young Jay-Z was introduced to the world of hustling and drug dealing. But it was through these struggles that Jay-Z discovered his love for rap music. His early days as a street hustler informed much of his lyrical content, reflecting the harsh realities of growing up in Brooklyn. Yet Jay-Z's keen business mind and deep love for music led him to rise above his circumstances. As a teenager, Jay-Z began rapping under the name Jazzy, and later dropped the Y to become Jay-Z, a nod to his mentor Jaz-O. In the early 90s, Jay-Z made a name for himself in the underground rap scene, known for his smooth flow and insightful lyricism. However, despite his talent, Jay-Z struggled to secure a record deal. Undeterred, he co-founded Rockefeller Records with Damon Dash and Kareem Biggs Burke in 1996. It was this move that changed the course of his career. In 1996, he released Reasonable Doubt, an album that would define him as one of the brightest new stars in hip-hop. With clever wordplay, raw vulnerability, and street-smart commentary, Jay-Z's debut album captured the attention of the industry. His success was not just due to his musical talent, but also his ability to navigate the business side of hip-hop, breaking away from the traditional model and creating his own empire. Jay-Z's rise to fame wasn't just about music. It was about being able to turn every opportunity into a financial and cultural powerhouse. Vol. 2, Hard Knock Life. 1998 propelled him into mainstream success, and with it came his unparalleled knack for turning his image and collaborations into gold. By the early 2000s, Jay-Z was not only a hip-hop mogul, but also a cultural icon known for his business ventures, including his stake in the Brooklyn Nets, his clothing line, Rockaware, and his music streaming service, Tidal. Throughout his career, Jay-Z became known for his shrewd business acumen, using his platform to expand into industries far beyond music. His longevity in the industry is a testament to his ability to constantly evolve both musically and personally. Sean John Combs, known to the world as Puff Daddy P. Diddy. And Diddy was born on November 4, 1969 in Harlem, New York, just a few months before Jay-Z. Raised in a middle-class household by his mother, Janice Combs, after his father's untimely death. When Diddy was only a child, Diddy grew up with a strong sense of resilience and ambition. His mother, who worked as a teacher, instilled in him the importance of hard work and perseverance. But like Jay-Z, Diddy's path to success wasn't linear. It was filled with both opportunities and obstacles that would ultimately shape his rise to superstardom. Diddy attended Howard University, where he studied business. However, he dropped out to pursue a career in music, initially working as an intern at Uptown Records. It was there that he caught the attention of famed producer Andre Harrell. Diddy quickly worked his way up in the industry, eventually founding his own label Bad Boy Records in 1993. The label's first big breakthrough came with the signing of the notorious B.I.G., whose Ready to Die 1994 was a monumental success. Diddy's keen eye for talent and ability to create hits for his artists played a large part in Bad Boy's rise. However, it was his own solo career that catapulted him into the spotlight. In 1997, Diddy released his debut album, No Way Out, which became a massive success thanks to singles like I'll Be Missing You, a tribute to his late friend Biggie Smalls. Diddy's influence in hip-hop was not limited to his music. Much like Jay-Z, he was a savvy businessman who expanded his brand beyond music. He founded the clothing line Sean John in 1998, which later earned him the Council of Fashion Designers of America (CFDA) award for Menswear Designer of the Year in 2004. Diddy also made headlines for his ability to secure lucrative endorsement deals and his ventures into reality TV with Making the Band, and his investments in various sectors solidified his status as a mogul. Though their paths were different, both Jay-Z and Diddy shared a passion for building legacies that went far beyond their music careers. They understood early on that hip-hop wasn't just a genre, it was a platform for influence and success. Both men took what was originally a form of self-expression from the streets and turned it into a billion-dollar empire, using their influence to shape the culture and expand the boundaries of what hip-hop could represent. Jay-Z and Diddy's lives began to intertwine long before 50 Cent's allegations sparked controversy. Their connection began in the late 1990s and early 2000s, as both men found themselves at the pinnacle of hip-hop's commercial success. Their mutual respect for one another's business moves and artistic endeavors helped solidify a camaraderie. In the late 90s, they collaborated on several tracks, each benefiting from the other's star power. Their bond grew stronger through shared experiences in the industry, with both men frequently making headlines for their business ventures and personal lives. Despite their competition in the music world, they often supported each other, showing a sense of brotherhood that has helped maintain their relevance. Over time, their collaboration expanded into ventures such as the Revolt TV network, where both men played pivotal roles in shaping the media landscape for the next generation. But despite their public friendship and shared business interests, the relationship between Diddy and Jay-Z has also been filled with rumors, whispered secrets, and questions about the true nature of their connection. Whether these rumors were fueled by jealousy, business rivalry, or something deeper, they were amplified by moments of tension in both of their careers, giving the public plenty to speculate on. As both Jay-Z and Diddy continued to build their empires, they also faced their fair share of controversies, whether it was Jay-Z's rumored ties to the Illuminati or Diddy's questionable relationships with former employees. They became two of the most talked-about figures in entertainment, with their names always in the headlines. These controversies only fueled the media's fascination with their personal lives and relationships, paving the way for the kind of speculation that would eventually come to a head with 50 Cent's bold allegations. This foundational understanding of Jay-Z and Diddy's rise helps set the stage for the drama that would unfold in the years to come. With both men continuing to dominate hip-hop and pop culture, their partnership and the rumors surrounding their lives would serve as a source of endless fascination. Jay-Z and Diddy are names that transcend the world of music. Both men have established themselves as icons of hip-hop and cultural titans, with their influence stretching far beyond music. But their rise to fame was anything but easy. It was a journey marked by hustling, risk-taking, and seizing opportunities in a way that reshaped the music industry and business world forever. Sean Jay-Z Carter's rise to fame began with a series of bold moves that solidified his reputation as a true innovator. After launching Rockefeller Records in 1996, Jay-Z's debut album Reasonable Doubt 1996 was the spark that ignited his career. The album, although not an immediate commercial success, quickly became a classic hailed for its sophisticated lyrical content and smooth flow. Jay-Z's ability to weave personal struggles with street knowledge paired with his effortless delivery made him stand out in a crowded rap scene. His raps were not just about survival. They were about transformation, about elevating himself and others. In the years following, Jay-Z would release a series of groundbreaking albums, each more successful than the last. Vol. 2. Hard Knock Life 1998 was his commercial breakthrough with singles like Hard Knock Life Ghetto Anthem, propelling him into the mainstream spotlight. The album went on to win a Grammy Award and marked the beginning of his dominance in hip-hop. Jay-Z's ability to blend street sensibilities with mainstream appeal made him a bridge between two worlds, and soon he became the undisputed king of New York rap. But it wasn't just about the music for Jay-Z. His entrepreneurial spirit began to shine through, and he started making moves that would establish him as a mogul. In 1999, he partnered with Damon Dash and Kareem Biggs Burke to launch Rocawear, a clothing line that would go on to become a cultural staple. Jay-Z's foray into business wasn't confined to just fashion. He also began to make investments in real estate, sports, and even tech. In 2003, he launched the 40/40 Club, a high-end sports bar that became a hotspot for celebrities and influencers. In 2004, Jay-Z made history when he became the president of Def Jam Recordings, cementing his status as a business mogul who could walk between the worlds of entertainment and corporate America. Jay-Z's cultural relevance reached new heights when he dropped the Blueprint 2001, an album that would go on to define his career. The record, widely regarded as one of the greatest hip-hop albums of all time, was a testament to Jay-Z's growth as an artist. With tracks like Izzo HOVA and Take Over Jay-Z, elevated his narrative, placing himself at the center of hip-hop's evolution. What set Jay-Z apart from other artists was his ability to understand the business side of music. He had the foresight to see the changing landscape of the music industry and took full advantage of it. While many artists were tied to major labels, Jay-Z took control of his destiny, founding Roc Nation in 2008. With Roc Nation, Jay-Z expanded his empire, signing a range of artists from Rihanna to J. Cole and launching ventures like Tidal, a music streaming service that challenged the dominance of platforms like Spotify and Apple Music. Sean Diddy Combs, born Sean John Combs on November 4, 1969, rose to fame with his own brand of hustle and savvy business acumen. While Jay-Z's story began in the streets of Brooklyn, Diddy's journey started in Harlem, New York. After his father's untimely death, Diddy was raised by his mother, Janice Combs, in a modest but supportive environment. His father's death deeply affected Diddy, but it also fueled his drive to succeed. He attended Howard University, where he studied business, but it was clear that Diddy's true passion lay in the entertainment industry. Diddy began his career in the music business as an intern at Uptown Records, where he quickly rose through the ranks due to his exceptional talent for spotting and nurturing talent. In 1993, Diddy founded his own label, Bad Boy Records, after being let go from Uptown. This move would prove to be a game-changer both for him personally and for hip-hop as a whole. Bad Boy's first breakthrough came with the signing of the notorious B.I.G., whose debut album Ready to Die 1994 catapulted both Biggie and Diddy into superstardom. Diddy's ability to blend street elements with mainstream appeal was evident from the start as he worked tirelessly to ensure that Biggie's voice reached the masses. The success of Ready to Die wasn't just about the music, it was about Diddy's strategic marketing and promotional genius. In 1997, Biggie's tragic death left a void in the hip-hop world, but Diddy's work ethic and business mindset allowed him to pivot, turning Bad Boy into a label that would transcend the loss. Diddy's debut album, No Way Out 1997, went on to become a monumental success with hits like I'll Be Missing You, a tribute to Biggie. The album went on to earn several awards, and Diddy became known not only as a rapper and producer, but also as a mogul who could transform personal tragedy into business success. Diddy's rise to fame wasn't limited to music. His business ventures made him one of the most recognizable figures in entertainment. In the late 90s, he launched his fashion line Sean John, which became a staple in urban fashion. The line's success helped him break into the world of high-end fashion, and he even won the Council of Fashion Designers of America (CFDA) award for menswear. Designer of the Year in 2004. In the early 2000s, Diddy expanded his empire with several ventures, including his reality TV show, Making the Band, which produced major stars like Danity Kane and Day 26. He also became an influential figure in the club scene, opening the lavish 4040 Club in New York City, which attracted celebrities and high-profile individuals. He became known for his larger-than-life persona and his ability to turn every venture into a money-making success. But Diddy wasn't just about business. He also worked tirelessly to create a legacy for himself. His work with artists like Mary J. Blige, Faith Evans, and 112 helped solidify Bad Boy Records as one of the premier labels in hip-hop and R&B. Diddy's influence went beyond music, though. He became an ambassador for urban culture and used his platform to advocate for African-American representation in the entertainment industry. As both Jay-Z and Diddy rose to fame, they became synonymous with the evolution of hip-hop culture. Through their music, fashion, and entrepreneurial ventures, they reshaped the way the world viewed hip-hop. No longer just a genre for the streets, hip-hop had become a global cultural force, one that transcended race and social class. The two moguls' paths would cross in numerous ways, from collaborations on tracks to shared business ventures. While Jay-Z was building his Rockefeller empire, and later Roc Nation, Diddy was establishing himself as a brand with Bad Boy and Sean John. Despite the differences in their methods, both men shared a vision of hip-hop as an entrepreneurial engine. The music industry had long been a space dominated by record executives, but Jay-Z and Diddy flipped that model on its head, making artists the ones in control. Their influence on hip-hop and culture cannot be overstated. As each of them grew their respective empires, they also changed the conversation about what it meant to be a successful artist. They weren't just artists, they were business moguls, activists, and philanthropists. Both men used their platforms to advocate for social justice, with Jay-Z being a vocal supporter of the Black Lives Matter movement, and Diddy using his platform to push for more representation of black culture in mainstream media. But as their empires grew, so did the speculation. Their long-standing friendship and business relationship would become the subject of much gossip, culminating in 50 Cent's now infamous remarks about their personal lives. But before that, Jay-Z and Diddy's rise to fame was a story of ambition, risk-taking, and a shared vision that changed the face of hip-hop and the world forever. By the mid-2000s, Jay-Z and Diddy had solidified their status as hip-hop royalty. As Diddy's Bad Boy Records continued to churn out hits and Jay-Z's Roc Nation became a powerhouse of its own, the two men found themselves at a crossroads of influence. Their careers had been intertwined for years, whether through collaborations, mutual respect, or business ventures. However, it was in the late 2000s that their connection would become the subject of heated speculation. The public was no longer just interested in their music, they wanted to know what was really going on behind the scenes. As the rumors swirled about their alleged secret relationships and deeper personal connections, the industry watched with bated breath. Were they more than just business partners? Were the two moguls hiding something far greater than what met the eye? These questions set the stage for what would come next. The explosive revelations that would change the way the world viewed these two icons forever. As the careers of Jay-Z and Diddy soared to unprecedented heights, so did the rumors and speculations about their personal lives. Behind the glittering empires, extravagant lifestyles, and cultural influence, Both men harbored hidden truths that remained largely shrouded in mystery. Despite their public personas as powerful moguls and respected artists, the darkness beneath their fame was impossible to ignore. Jay-Z's rise to fame has been marked not only by his musical success, but also by widespread conspiracy theories that have followed him throughout his career. Perhaps the most enduring of these rumors is his alleged connection to the Illuminati, the secretive society often associated with controlling global power structures. As Jay-Z's success continued to skyrocket, his name became increasingly linked to this shadowy organization, especially after the release of his albums The Blueprint 3 2009 and Magna Carta Holy Grail 2013, both of which contained cryptic imagery and references to secret societies. Jay-Z's embrace of symbolism, such as the pyramid with the all-seeing eye, and his collaboration with artists like Kanye West, who have also been associated with Illuminati rumors, further fueled these theories. While Jay-Z has publicly dismissed these conspiracy theories, they continue to plague him. Some speculate that these rumors are a reflection of the public's desire to explain the meteoric rise of an artist who seemingly came from nothing to become one of the most powerful men in the world. The constant scrutiny of Jay-Z's every move, whether it's his purchase of expensive art, his role in powerful business ventures, or his relationship with his wife Beyoncé, has led to questions about what lengths he may have gone to achieve such success. Is there a deeper, darker force behind his rise? Moreover, Jay-Z's portrayal in his music, such as on tracks like Maybach Music 2, where he raps about being untouchable and having a finger on the pulse of the music industry, has led to speculation about the pressures and secrets he may be hiding. Critics have questioned whether his public image as a businessman and family man is truly reflective of his private life, or if there is more to the story. P. Diddy's rise was not without controversy, particularly surrounding his treatment of artists and employees at Bad Boy Records. Over the years, numerous accusations of abuse, manipulation, and toxic work environments have been levied against Diddy, with some former employees alleging that the mogul used his power to intimidate and control those around him. The most disturbing of these accusations came from former bad boy artists, who have spoken out about the harsh conditions they faced during their time on the label. Diddy's business practices were often characterized by his intense demand for loyalty and his willingness to use underhanded tactics to protect his empire. The most notable example of this dark side of Diddy's persona came in 1999 when the hip-hop community was rocked by the death of the notorious B.I.G. Though his death was officially ruled a murder by unknown assailants, many conspiracy theories emerged, suggesting that Diddy was somehow involved in Biggie's death or that his own actions may have contributed to the tensions that led to the fatal shooting. Some even speculated that Biggie's death was part of the larger East Coast-West Coast rivalry, in which Diddy was seen as a central figure, although he has always denied any involvement. Adding fuel to the fire, Diddy's alleged connections to shady figures in the entertainment industry have contributed to the aura of mystery surrounding him. His secretive relationships with figures like Suge Knight and other controversial industry players have kept tongues wagging. Was Diddy part of something darker, a web of power control and influence that extended far beyond the public eye? Fans and critics alike have long questioned his role in the darker side of the music industry. One of the most chilling aspects of Diddy's history involves the mysterious death of Kathy White, a woman with whom he reportedly had close ties. White, who had once been a close associate of both Diddy and Jay-Z, was found dead under suspicious circumstances in 2011. While the exact cause of her death was never officially determined, many conspiracy theorists believe that White's passing was linked to the murky world of Hollywood and music industry power struggles. The night before her death, White was allegedly seen at a nightclub with both Diddy and Jay-Z, fueling rumors about the connections between these two moguls and their involvement in darker forces. Some bloggers even suggested that her death was a warning to others who might consider crossing powerful figures in the entertainment world. While these allegations have never been proven, the unsettling coincidence surrounding her untimely death has only added to the ongoing whispers about Diddy and Jay-Z's connections to a darker, more secretive world. In the wake of these rumors and scandals, Diddy has largely remained silent, refusing to address the mounting speculation about his involvement in shady dealings or his connections to controversial figures. This silence has only fueled further intrigue, leaving fans to wonder just how much of Diddy's success is tied to behind-the-scenes machinations and what he is truly hiding. As Jay-Z and Diddy continue to thrive in the spotlight, the rumors and secrets that follow them remain ever present. Their undeniable influence over the entertainment industry and their business ventures have only fueled the questions surrounding their rise to fame. Were they simply products of their environment, navigating the music industry and building empires from the ground up? Or is there something more at play? Are these two moguls truly the kings they present themselves to be? Or are they merely playing a larger game with higher stakes? As the world watches, the public continues to speculate, torn between admiration and suspicion. In many ways, the mysterious deaths, dark connections, and whispered rumors are part of the price that comes with fame. Jay-Z and Diddy, despite their massive success and global influence, will always be surrounded by the dark undercurrents of the stories they are yet to tell. Only time will reveal if the truth behind the shadows will ever fully emerge. As the layers of Jay-Z and Diddy's complicated lives begin to unravel, we are left to reflect on the true cost of fame, power, and the relentless pursuit of success. Behind the glitz and glamour of the music industry lies a web of secrecy, speculation, and untold stories that, once exposed, change the way we perceive the giants who have shaped our culture. From their groundbreaking achievements to the dark rumors that have plagued them, the tale of these two moguls is far from ordinary. It's a story of resilience, ambition, and the sacrifices made at every step of the way. The emotional payoff of Jay-Z and Diddy's journey is this: both men, despite the shadows cast over their lives, remain true to one thing: control. They control their narratives, their empires, and their destinies, no matter what the public says or what secrets remain hidden. Jay-Z's rise from the Marcy Projects to becoming the world's first billionaire rapper, and Diddy's rise from the streets of Harlem to dominating the entertainment and fashion industries show us the immense power of determination and vision. But along with that power comes a heavy price. A price paid in whispered secrets, strained relationships, and the unrelenting pressure to stay on top. The final revelation in this ongoing saga is that perhaps the real story isn't about the rumors or the controversies. The true story is about two men who, despite their flaws, continue to lead with purpose. They are not simply products of their environment. They are, in many ways, the creators of it. They transformed hip-hop from a genre born of struggle into a global cultural movement, and in doing so, they reshaped the very idea of what it means to be an artist, entrepreneur, and icon. Jay-Z and Diddy have shown the world that greatness is not handed to you. It's earned through hard work, innovation, and sometimes through embracing the darker sides of fame. As we reach the end of this deep dive into their lives, it's clear that their legacies are far from finished. Whether or not the rumors surrounding their personal lives are true, one thing is undeniable: they have both had an indelible impact on the world, and their influence will continue to shape generations for years to come. Their lives are not just a reflection of hip-hop culture. They are a mirror of the larger world of entertainment and power, where the line between myth and reality often blurs. Now, as the spotlight shifts from their past to their future, we turn to you, the audience. What do you think about the real stories behind Jay-Z and Diddy? Were they simply victims of the rumors and their own success? Or did they manipulate the narrative to shape their own destinies? Are these icons of hip-hop worthy of their legendary status? Or do the shadows of their past continue to haunt them? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Join the conversation and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more exclusive insights into the lives of the Black excellence who shaped our world. This is Legends of Black Excellence, where every story is worth telling and every truth deserves to be uncovered.